Welcome back. If you are just tuning in and missed our conversation with Robin Smale about Consumer Protection Week, you can watch it as well as past episodes on youtube.com/Fort Campbell 101. Sherry Hughes from the MWR Sports and Fitness Office is here with me now. Welcome to the show, Sherry.
Thank you.
So you're here to tell us about MWR Sports and Fitness Office and some of the activities and events that are upcoming this season, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. So why don't you tell us a little bit about a few of the things going on?
All right. We have 5 physical fitness facilities that are available on post for soldiers and family members. These are free access facilities with a plethora of classes that are available at varied times to accommodate not only morning PT, but also pregnancy PT, recovery situations with the Warrior Transition Unit, and many things for family members throughout the day.
And this is great because, like you said, they're free.
Yes.
It doesn't cost anything for our families or our soldiers to use them. There are age limitations.
Yes, there are some age requirements involved. Anyone ages 15 to 18 can be in the facilities, provided they have a valid ID card and are with a sponsor. After that, ages 18 and above with a valid ID card are able to use the facilities.
And that's great to know. We get a lot of questions about that.
Yes.
So they're scattered throughout posts, and so whatever is the most convenient for you or based on your times and your time available is the location to go to.
Exactly,
correct?
yes.
All right. So that covers our physical fitness facilities. What about upcoming sporting activities?
Anything and everything you want. We have our basketball season 2 is getting ready to start. We have flag football coming up, soccer, softball, and the Army 10-miler is coming up.
So whether you like to run or whether you like to participate in team sports, there is something for you.
Yes, and all the way down to individual sports. We have racquetball competition that's coming up that will span a length of time to include a competition of sorts for anyone who's interested.
And that's really great to know because not all of the activities that you guys offer are only for soldiers, correct?
No, in fact, we do have many sports such as softball that are targeted, if you wanted to say more toward family members, toward our women that are here on post. There's something for everyone.
There is something for everyone. So let's talk first about basketball season 2 because that is underway right now, correct?
Yes, that is.
All right. And so if somebody's interested in signing up, what's the process?
It's a very easy process. It's a process that's been set up to cover anything to prevent any kind of complications or problems that might normally arise. So someone can step into the sports office and pick up a roster. They have their commander help them fill that out, sign off on it. They bring that in along with their alpha roster, and we get them set up on the program.
And so if they didn't know where the sports office is located, where would they go?
It's right under the Friar Stadium, the football stadium here on post. There's an office right underneath the bleachers, and it's open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30.
And anybody can just walk in and
just pop right in.
Ask the questions, correct?
Yes.
All right, so after basketball season 2 is underway, we go down the road a couple of weeks, and then we have what?
After basketball, we're going to have soccer coming up and softball, and our Army 10-miler is upcoming soon, as well as racquetball.
And the process for registering for any of those activities is the same, correct?
It is the same. It's very simple. Just step in. Anyone there in the office is able to help you.
Right. Now, you mentioned earlier about softball being a huge activity for family members. I know last year there was a huge waiting list to get on because the roster's filled out quickly, correct?
It is. It's a high demand, not only because it's a free service to our soldiers and family members, but because it's such a well-run program. It's very well-rounded. Our facilities are fantastic. They're well-maintained. They're beautiful places to play, and it's a safe area to be.
It's just it gets you out and involved and a little bit of fun in the evenings.
A lot of fun. If someone is wanting to have some sport interaction, any excuses they might come up with will not be because there's not something available.
That's true. The Sports and Fitness Office does have something for everybody, whether it is an individual sport or a team sport.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, the Army 10-miler, we're talking about the qualification for the big race in D.C. that comes up at the end of the year, correct?
Yes.
All right. So why don't you tell us about that?
Our qualifications are June 10th, and this is male and female runners. Last year, we sent a team of 14, and we would like to send a team of 16 runners this year. And the final competition will be in Washington, D.C. in October.
It's really exciting. You know, last week we had one of the members of the co-ed team that won last year was a guest on the show last week. So we're already pumped up about it. It's really exciting.
Really an amazing event. And we also are sending 2 boxers to the All-Army sports as well as 2 wrestlers.
Is there anything else you would like to tell us about the Sports and Fitness office?
It's the best place to work.
You enjoy working there. That's good. Well, I would have to argue that where I work is the best place to work, but we can talk about that later.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for being a guest on the show today, and I look forward to talking to you soon.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break.
These men and women share a strong bond as U.S. Army soldiers and performers.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the 2012 United States Army Soldier Show, Army Strong!
Message is Army Strong. The strength of our Army is our soldiers, the strength of our soldiers is our families, and that's what makes us Army Strong.
Mary, I'm gonna marry. Mary, come on,
We trace our roots back to when soldiers first started sitting around the campfire and telling stories to each other. Sergeant Irving Berlin in 1917 put together a show called Yip Yip Yap Hank that was put on Broadway, and it was all soldier cast. And they performed, and when they were done, they got on a boat and went over to World War I.
I always had a dream, like what it'd be like to go on a stage, and I wouldn't have any of the opportunities that I've had since getting out of high school if I hadn't joined the Army.
These soldier performers are on the road for 8 months, touring the world as cast and crew.
And that's really what, being Army Strong is all about, is locking arms with the guy on the right and the girl on the left, becoming one unit and getting the job done.
When the tour ends, they return to their units and Army jobs, including military police, human resources, and transportation. They take with them the memory of seeing joy in the eyes of fellow soldiers and their families.
Brought my mother, who came from Puerto Rico, to see it, and she was way excited about it.
And it really thanks our soldiers and thanks our families for what they do to continue to support the soldiers every single day.
Everybody stops and they're staring at me. I got a passion in my dance and I ain't afraid to show it. Army Strong, I know it.
Reporting for the U.S. Army, I'm Mary Ann Razoo.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying tuned to MWR Life on Air. If you would like more information on family and MWR events and activities, you can check out our website and our Facebook page. Pick up the latest copy of MWR Life for Family, Single Soldier, or Retiree magazines. Call our 24-hour recorded information line. Join our text club by texting the letters MWR to 68683. You can also listen to our radio programs on 1400 AM WJZM at 8 a.m. or 105.1 WVRY at 8:30 on Friday mornings. The program will also be rebroadcast on Fridays at 12:30 p.m. on 1400 AM WJZM. To receive weekly information to your inbox, please sign up to receive the MWR e-newsletter by going to fortcampbellmwr.com, click on MWR e-news, and then select Register for e-news. You'll start receiving the MWR e-news the following week. I'm Tara Goodson. Thank you for watching MWR Life on Air. We're supporting soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians with the quality of life events and activities. We are your network of services.